Previously on Champ Coastal.
I did win the second challenge. I'm really happy about that.
I just personally think Angel has something very, very special about her. I've seen many, many people in my life, and you see the specific people that have just something in them. She steps up time and time again, and I admire that.
We need to step up our game if we want to.
People are talking, but I'm not hearing a lot of names.
People are playing the game definitely more competitively. They're getting rid of threats.
I don't want to be the next. I don't want to be in the next 5 to be let go. I know I have so much more to give. I'm ready to win the next one, whatever the hell it is.
I don't know. I'm kind of feeling weird about winning that first challenge with you and then winning the second challenge. Do you feel like that puts a target on my back?
Watching from the outside, like, well, yeah, I don't know what's fucking coming. Like,
contender advantage for winning the pool basketball challenge. It says, congratulations, you have received double trouble to use for the upcoming knockout vote. Double trouble allows you to vote twice. First one was off performance. Sorry. Second one, juicy juice. And again, just unfortunate.
Our second knocked out model of the season is Jay. Today's challenge is called Beauties on the Beach. We want you all to bring your inner beauty, but the challenge is you will be styling your partner as if you were styling yourself.
Holy shit. What the? It looks good. It looks fucking good, but never in a million years did I think, one, I would have fake eyelashes on.
Yeah.
I've never done that before.
Yeah.
But damn, no, it looks good. Holy shit.
You were the perfect canvas.
You did amazing.
Challenge winners are
Holy fucking
Mason and Dane. Congratulations. Good job. And that means the four of you are up for elimination. And up next we'll have the contender challenge. And this is how it's gonna work. Obviously, Angel has her contender pass. Darius has his contender pass. And we need a third person to play the contender challenge. We need 3. So what's gonna happen is I will be the third person in the contender challenge. Playing for one of you. And the 8 of you, all 8 of you are going to vote for the person that will receive immunity if I win.
And he is not going to know who you all have voted for.
So I will be either playing for Michael, Anthony, Angel, or Anne-Marie. Okay? So the 8 of you will vote on that tonight. Final contender challenge takes place tomorrow morning.
How are you feeling about the challenge tomorrow?
I feel,
I mean, especially going against like not just Darius, but Champ.
but Champ too. Yeah. You know, I feel like each of the contender challenges so far have been so interesting because they're challenging in different aspects. So I'm really just curious to see what this third contender challenge could consist of.
Especially if
what
Champ has no, like,
So obviously it must not have anything to do with season 1.
No.
Yeah.
or anything to do with
That would make me
this
feel-
at all,
Yeah.
you know?
It's gonna be like,
It's just super
it's probably-
spicy
it's
right
gonna be
now.
like, yeah.
Probably,
of course.
yeah, it's probably gonna be
Exciting.
like the
Actually,
challenge
exciting.
that we had,
Yeah.
you know? Maybe not specifically that,
No, it'll be
but
like that, but
it'll
different.
be like that, because that had nothing to do with
No.
anything but beer pong and basketball. So, literally.
And patience.
And patience.
The circumstances of today are, for me, unique because we just had our third challenge. Everybody freaking did amazing. And I am now up for elimination. And also, I have my contender pass, so now I'm going to be playing that. And also, because there's only 2 of us left with a contender pass, myself and Darius, who's already knocked out, so if he wins, he gets to give his immunity to someone else. Now Champ is playing because you need 3 people to a contender challenge. So in Champ, that was unique because we all had to sit down and come to a consensus on who we think should win the immunity if Champ wins the challenge.
Certainly wasn't expecting Champ to be involved in the third one, that's for sure. So, I mean, I think it adds a cool dynamic to have another chance to give someone else another chance. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's such a hard decision. I think it could go. I mean, it could go so many different ways. I mean, that's just like any kind of vote that there ever is. It's like, is it gonna? You can try and see like who you feel you have that most comfortable connection with, that you'll trust. At the same time, I mean, there's just so many factors that go into it. It's
You
like
can play it
if
for
you
your
have,
show.
and
The twist of Champ being involved in the last contender challenge is something I don't think any of us expected. And to be in a position for the first time where we have to collectively come together and talk about where we are voting wise, when the last 2 times we voted, it's been completely personal and just us. We've had to come together as a group and talk about how we felt and who we feel should gain immunity if Champ is to win this contender challenge. So yeah, it was a crazy twist. We knew that they would be coming, but yeah, I'm so excited to see what happens with this contender challenge.
so many different ways you can go, and I think that's
It
what
could
makes
be
it
like-
such a hard decision.
This is who I want to ride with at the end. This is who I want to compete with if it's going to be me at the final 3. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
there's a lot of factors to this vote.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's going to be kind of hard to vote.
I agree. And then the other thing I feel like is weighing your priorities and understanding the time span of the competition and being like, do I really need to place all of this weight on this, and is it do or die right now, or should I just make this decision for this short-term need, because there will surely be another decision to be made down the line. Boy, will I tell you, that stirred up a lot of stress and anxiety in me personally, just because I know I could feel the energy in the room, and everyone was so worried about hurting each other's feelings because we all are just so, honestly, it feels like we're all so connected. And I know that sounds weird because it's been such a short period of time and we were literally strangers before this, but what's unique about this group is that I do believe spiritually we're pretty much all on a journey to the point where we've got this mutual respect that we've all developed. And I respect each and every person in this house for different reasons. And in this short period of time, each of their characters have shown through in different ways. And it's like, damn, like I respect the hell out of these people. So last night, while we all had to sit down at the table, face each other and say why we would and wouldn't choose each other, that was tough for everyone.
Yeah, there's a lot of twists and turns this whole season already.
Yeah.
And it's only what? Day 4, day 3?
I don't even know where we are, what day
The
it is.
vote for voting who Champ is going to be competing for was stressful. I mean, in the middle of it, I literally forgot that it was just for champ, like, to compete. Like, it felt like it was another, like, vote and, like, knockout. And I was just like, we were so anxious. And then I was like, guys, it's still, like, fine. Like, you guys have plenty of opportunities to get back in. That was just, like, for champ competing. And who's to say that champ is gonna win? But I mean, it is kind of in his name. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I think it's gonna be a good competition, though, because Darius is pretty competitive, so I think it's gonna be a good competition.
Well, I mean, if we were going in there individually, you know, and voting for who out of us four, me personally, I think this is the only positive vote that I would have voted for myself. So I think I'll speak for myself, but I feel like each one of us probably would have done the same, and then we would have went from there. But now, since it's gonna be a group vote, I think that's what's gonna kind of really screw us all
But
up.
I agree with you that, like, we're all here to win.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And so if we have an opportunity to get that slight upper hand on anybody, of course we're gonna take
oh
it.
yeah.
So
100%.
it's fair to say that I think that we can all come to a mutual agreement that we would vote for ourselves,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
100%.
I was
So-
legitimately gonna like flip a coin.
I would
I was
say
gonna grab a coaster.
That's what we should do, like rock, paper, scissors, like.
No, not like that. Like for me or him. Like no offense.
No, yeah, no.
He put
no.
that makeup on me.
Yeah,
He did a lot of work. Like he
Yeah.
had never done it before. He made me look like legit as fuck.
yeah.
I was literally gonna grab a coaster and just be like, "This is Michael. This is me." And
Oh,
because I do
appreciate
need to
that.
play for me too. But I
Yeah.
was like, that guy
You
did some
put in a lot
fucking
of work
shit.
too. Yeah.
You know, he let me freaking wrap his hands and wear fight shorts, and that's what I was gonna do. But it was, yeah, I'm agreeing with you. I'm playing now
Yeah.
strategically, like me or him, but I just want to like I said, I was gonna go in there and just do
Yeah,
my thing,
yeah.
flip a coin.
Yeah.
You know, at a certain point, I just had to put my head down because I didn't want to look at anyone and have them feel any sort of pressure or judgment from me.
So ultimately, that would leave it down to the four of us. Comes
Yes.
down to where we're at.
I mean,
Because
it's not
obviously
it's
it's-
not all you. I mean, you guys could, you know, have your own, you know, I feel like we still have to have our opinions in there too, you know? Cuz you each could individually vote for one of us too,
Yeah.
and then now we're all tied. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to go how you guys would vote, and then we could go from there too. I don't want to put the pressure on you because it's an 8-person vote. It's not just a 4-person vote. We're just saying how we would have went in
Yeah.
if it was one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? We could still sit here and have a community vote.
Each person has one vote now for
Yeah.
the people who
Yeah,
are going
yeah,
to be
yeah,
involved.
yeah.
So yeah, I don't.
So how do we go about this with the voting? How do
Yeah.
we vote? Do we
Honestly-
talk about the strong points, or like strongest photos?
Yeah, we gotta say it out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the hard part.
I'll start since, you know, I'm one of the 4 on the chopping block. This is tough because I don't know, you know, like if I could give a vote to every single one of you, I would.
Yeah.
But kind of to your point, how you're naturally inclined towards Michael because you guys went through that experience today together.
Yeah.
And you saw his effort, you saw his genuine effort and all that comes with that. So naturally I would vote for you, Anne Marie, because you let me put that makeup on you out of your comfort zone and you rocked it. And you
But
wore
you did all that. You did it. You know what I'm saying?
She's grown so much, and I know I just met her, but I feel like I am very familiar with her, and I know she's grown so much mentally from this, and that shoot I think helped her a lot confidence-wise. I mean, she let me put that makeup on her face, she rocked it. She wore my fucking thong bikini and she rocked it, and I'm just so proud of her, and I think that was monumental for her, and I'm glad she'll have those photos forever. I just love it for so many different reasons. For me, it was definitely a confidence booster. I like to wear makeup in my photo shoots specifically because I feel it helps me enhance myself, and that can help me really sell a photo. So to do that with no makeup, literally no mascara, no eyebrows done, nothing, and it still came out really good. That actually, I think it accomplished what it was supposed to. It helped me realize the inner beauty in me. I know I have it, but like to see it was really cool. Thank you. But you wore that bikini and you strutted your stuff and like you really opened up, and I feel like for me, I've been thinking of this entire competition based on, I know we're all coming in at different starting spaces, but the way I've been able to stay sane and objective is who's making progress from when I first met them, you know, and I feel like you just really killed that today from a growth perspective. So I would genuinely give it to you for that reason.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, and to go back to what I was saying, I mean, obviously, he did a lot of work, and he was brave enough to ask me to let him put, you asked me very nicely to put all that on me, right? And I know you guys obviously didn't see it because I was walking around by myself sometimes at the bar. The thing that I had a really eye-opening experience today is I have a lot of gay friends. I have a lot of trans friends, LGBT. I don't know the exact abbreviations. I apologize for that. Yeah. But you right now are my only gay friend that puts himself out there with the jewels, the makeup, the glitter. I don't know really anyone that goes that hard, and I loved it. It was so freaking cool. And I got the dirtiest fucking looks I've ever gotten in my entire life today when I was at that fucking restaurant. And that's why I want to play for me, but that's why I wanted to flip the coin, because I know what you go through. And it's fucking bullshit that people want to look at you or me. And I had the thought today that if I wasn't 6'5" and built, would one of those fuckers said something to me? You know, God bless me with this size, and I don't know what happens. I don't know what happens to you on a regular basis. I don't. And that's why I say again, I want to play the game. I want to win, but I cannot take away what happened today. I can't. You know, I opened up to a few of you. I was a little mad today just because I was worried about getting the tan, and I'm gonna have those stones on my face tanned weird for later photo shoots. And then I went to the bathroom and I came back, and these 3 dudes gave me this like that, and I looked at them like I was gonna fucking snap their necks, and they were like, oh shit. But I don't take this the wrong way. I don't think you have that kind of intimidation factor that I do. You know what I mean? And I know what you go through, and I'm sorry that people suck like that. So that's why I'm saying that I would have flipped the coin for you or me and just let fate decide.
I don't know what to say.
But yeah. Just stay strong, okay?
Yeah.
Right. Keep being you.
It took me a long time to be
Yeah. I know, and I felt that today. Yeah.
in my skin,
Yeah.
you know?
Obviously, I want to win, but in my heart, I wanted to give him the opportunity to try and have that hope that somebody's in his corner, even though they're his competition in this game. That a straight male is proud of him too, and accepting of him, and cares about him, and thinks he's a great and wonderful person. So I just wanted to give him one more chance at trying to be safe.
I mean, I'm still gonna fight for myself because I've been doing that my whole life, so I'm not gonna give up. So I'm myself.
I'm voting for Michael.
Anthony voting for me was obviously a very, very touching moment for me. But it was also very weird because my view on Anthony from watching first season to actually getting to know him has completely changed. I mean, like I said in my first interview on the first day, I said that you know, Anthony was one of my least favorite characters simply because he came off as cocky. But then I also said that my favorite moment was that whenever at the last episode he showed his vulnerable side, and you know, he said he didn't feel confident in himself. And I think when people are vulnerable like that, that's what I truly connect to. And I think, and that's what he's showing to me as a person throughout this competition. And him doing that was, I mean, like I said, I was speechless. It was amazing.
I'm gonna have to go with myself. I have to do this for me. I honestly do give a lot of props to Angel because she killed the makeup. She killed it. She killed it. She killed it. She killed it. She killed it with the outfit that, you know, she gave me, with the swimsuit that she gave me also. I give her props for doing a shoot with no makeup that she wasn't, you know, comfortable with either. She was a thought in the back of my head to vote for, if it came down to it, 110%, because she was the one that beautied me up and she put all of the time and effort into it. But I had to play a game for myself, and I don't think I would ever be able to vote for myself again in this competition. So I felt like I just needed to do what I wanted to do and what was best for me, game-wise.
I didn't think we could vote for ourselves anymore. I thought we had said that. So I guess now that we can, myself.
I am voting for Anthony.
I say Angel. I don't think she missed. I think every challenge she done, she fucking owned it. So I think she deserved it. So I'm gonna win.
I think Anne-Marie for all the reasons that Angel said, to be honest.
Okay, so
I could not make it easy on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that really sucked.
You just voted for Anne-Marie, right?
Michael has 2, Anthony has 1, Anne-Marie has 2, Angel has 1.
No, Angel has 2. She voted
Oh,
for
2,
herself.
yes, you're right, sorry, yes.
Oh my god.
So glad I'm not in that chair right now.
She said, damn, how did
Should
this
we
come?
just not look at him?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, oh my god.
Don't think about anything else but what comes naturally to you. So whatever is going on in your head, don't think about anybody else.
So having to vote to be able to possibly give immunity for the person that Champ's playing for in this challenge was one of the hardest things that I've had to do in this game. And I put myself, being that last vote, it put a lot of pressure on me.
For you. Remember, we're not taking this personal. Anything that you say, I don't think any of us are gonna take it personal.
I'm gonna respect it.
I'm gonna respect your decision no matter what.
Just know that this, like, effing, like, really sucks.
Yeah, 110%. If I was in your shoes, I would 50%.
And like, this isn't an elimination. This is just Champ, you know.
I know, but I could like literally just vote for one of the people that has 1 vote and we have 3, like,
We have a
tie.
tie. Yeah, what happens if we have a tie?
I am here to play this game and I'm here to get as far as I can. And unfortunately, with that decision last night, it could very easily backfire on me. And that's something that I'm very concerned with going forward.
Please, I don't want to do this
At
again.
that point, I mean, I feel like I have to, like, It's so hard because between Anne-Marie and Michael, Anne-Marie from the get-go, we've had like really good conversation. I've gotten to know you very well. You're probably one of the people I know pretty good in the house, I would say. On the flip side, I feel like Michael, and I think I've told you this initially, like I felt like things were a little I don't know what it was. It was just like I wanted to like. There was just I don't know what it was. Like I don't think we talked very much in that first day, and I think that's maybe where it was really tricky. But in saying that, over the last, it feels like we've been so long, but over the last 2 days, that's completely 180'd, and I feel like I've developed, or starting to develop a really strong bond as well with you. But at that point, I mean, I feel like we have to see what happens. And I hope that you understand like how hard of this position it is. And I want to say both of y'all, but at this point, I know Angel still has the contender challenge to go. And you're probably the person like that when you speak, it hits me the most. This is
Just go with your gut.
Just literally go with your gut.
I'm very, very nervous of how that outcome is going to affect me going forward in the next week or two, or in the next, competition or two. Unfortunately, and I feel so bad, is I've had to tell different people different things. And I know at the end of the day, someone's gonna figure out that I was not being truthful to them. And it's not that I'm not being truthful, I'm absolutely genuine in everything that I mean. But at the end of the day, this is a game and you have to make the decisions that are best for yourself. And I would hope that anybody would also understand that. But like I said, being in that position, it could very easily backfire on me going forward, and I'm extremely nervous of the repercussions that are gonna come from that.
We're stressing this shit out, and Champ might not even win this challenge. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's if he wins, he might not even win. So we over here stressing.
He's not. I'm about to go all out. It's kind of cool. Champ's jumping in, and I want to see what he's about too. So this is like, y'all keep coming up with stuff that's just different and crazy. So I don't know what to expect, but hopefully I come out on top.
We over here, like I said, none of us are gonna take this personal. Literally. I don't think any of us. And it's not a knockout vote. It's not like you're voting for one of us to go out.
Do you want to see the three-way tie, or does no one want to see the three-way tie?
Hey, this is you. I don't want to put any of our.
I had to be very, very open, and it put me on the spot, and I had to have different conversations with people, and I needed to try and cover my bases as best as I can going forward with any outcome. But I know either way the vote's gonna go today, someone's gonna be very, very upset with me.
Literally go with your gut. I can't say Champ ain't gonna win because Champ is a champ. But
Champ's competitive as fuck.
yeah, but you never know.
They're just like, yes, this is gonna be good.
I swear, like, let's go.
I feel like you're wanting to go with Angel, but you're scared to say it.
No.
Is that not it?
He said no.
I was trying to help him out.
I have to do my best in the competitions, and I just have to bring my A game. I know we're all extremely tired. I know we've just mentally, we've been go. And I know none of us are nearly like where we feel like we're at our best right now. And so I just have to do my best. At the end of the day, it's all you can do. And yeah.
It's okay though, if whatever you feel.
I know, I'm taking forever. When I was initially thinking, this is exactly what I thought was gonna happen. And so in my head, I'm just gonna be super honest here. So in my head, it honestly was between Michael and Anne-Marie. Reason being, Angel has a contender pass still. She's great what she does. Anthony, you're so strong. You very knowledgeable. I think that in that aspect of just how like modeling works, etc., just to be clear, that's where it left me with Anne-Marie and Michael. And so for me, in my head, it was between those two. The hardest part is exactly what I said before. I initially had a really good connection with you, and that's just been there. And with Michael, I so much like these, and I hope that you know that that's exactly how I feel too. And I hope that it's genuine in what we see in each other, and that will continue to grow. And I hope that that's real, and I hope that the game doesn't take away from that.
Whatever you decide is, we're still gonna be friends.
And so for me, in my head, I just, at that point, like, I feel like we're getting there, and I so much appreciate that.
Yeah.
And I feel like you've had such a hard day today already, and I hate to just further that in saying that I think there's, like, yeah, I think there's no need for you to worry.
It's okay. Yeah.
100%. And I hope you really believe that and think
I mean,
that
I'm gonna
through.
keep fighting, you know?
Of course.
It's,
Of course.
yeah.
You have to and you will.
Yeah.
You're a fighter. And just simply because I've had that bond, I think a little longer and stronger, I have to go with Anne-Marie.
That was intense.
That was very intense.
I'm not even tired anymore. But I appreciate that. I'm not safe. You guys need to realize that this vote does not mean I am safe. This is only if Champ wins in this contender challenge. You know what I'm saying? Like, we stressed for, it could have been literally for nothing. You know what I'm saying? This is not a knockout vote. I'm not out and I'm not safe. I'm still up in the air. And I think that's what is definitely gonna, you know, give me anxiety, you know, when the whole contender challenge does happen, you know? So it's just, it's, if he wins, okay. If not, I'm gonna fight no matter what. Just like Michael said, I'm here to fight. I'm
Like
not
I said,
gonna.
we're all deserving, so
Yeah.
you getting that,
Yeah.
you deserve it. And it's not easy to be vulnerable. It takes a fucking strong ass person to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
Like, but I mean, that's what I learned in rehab. You have to fucking feel, yeah, and to process it. Because if you hold that inside, it turns into a negative thing. It turns into anger, it turns into resentment, it turns into depression, it turns into sadness, it turns into all these other things that are not good for you.
And there's a reason why you're still here. You're here to help people. You're here to touch somebody's heart. You're here to help somebody out in the real world. You know, that's why, I think that's why we're all here.
I don't want to hurt anybody.
I know. Nobody does.
And then when you do it, it
I know.
fucking sucks.
I know. Do you know why it's hurting all of us so bad? Because we have fought already once. Multiple times. Darius is upstairs multiple times. We've all fought hard to win our lives back from trauma. And we're fighting hard right now to win something that we want to.
Like we said, we're all
That's why we're struggling.
We're all
That's
here
why
for a
it's
reason.
hard. But that's why this
Yeah.
game's hard for us.
Yeah.
It's also why there's this baseline level of mutual respect between each and every one of us, because I think we all have that mirror and we're all recognizing that champion already inside each of us and that warrior that's already inside each of us. We respect that, we see that, we recognize that, and we just play the game as best to our ability with the purest intentions. And that's the level playing field that we can at least all start from.
Yeah, that's why I threw my legacy thing basically in the trash.
Yeah.
And that doesn't happen to people. That doesn't happen to me. No, me especially.
Yeah.
When I already told you I had my walls up from shit.
Yeah.
But meeting each and every single one of you, I was like, something's different right now. I want this to be fair, and I need it to be fair for me and to give them their fair shake.
Yeah.
So it's gonna suck either way to go back to what we started talking about, this challenge, these games. But I told all of you individually maybe, or I haven't, I want everyone to try their hardest no matter what.
Yeah.
No matter what.
And
Because
like
I'm just
you
gonna try harder,
yeah.
you're gonna try harder, you're gonna try harder, it's gonna get better, it's gonna get better, it's gonna get better.
And like I said, like, we're gonna fight. I'm still gonna
Oh, yeah.
fight. I'm gonna be sad sometimes.
Frenemies.
But I'm still gonna fucking
We're
fight.
frenemies.
Like, I'm not giving up.
Until the
no
show's
way.
over, yeah, we're frenemies.
Yeah.
basically, yeah.
But it doesn't mean that I don't have feelings and that I'm not gonna feel, you know, for
Sure.
hurting somebody. And at the
Like
end
her,
of the day,
right?
we all
Her and Marie won the first challenge.
Mm-hmm.
And I had my oh shit moment of like, fuck. And then when everybody did really, really well, I was like, fuck, this season's different. I gotta try really fucking hard.
Yeah.
And I like that
Yeah.
because we're gonna make each other better.
Yeah.
And that's what's needed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly why I'm here.
So,
Outside of my comfort zone, challenge myself, and to grow even just as a person in general, even under these circumstances. And it's happening. Yeah.
This is such a great group to do this type of competition with too, because
Yeah.
we each have our different strengths that we're learning from each other,
Yeah.
and it just helps you develop and become more well-rounded as a whole.
I'm learning so much from each and every fucking person.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And I think that's a beautiful thing. Definitely.
I just want to let all of you guys know that you have helped me through a lot in this competition, even if it's only day 4, I want to say. My self-confidence has grown a lot just by being here with you guys, and you hyping me up and you telling me that I could do it and everything like that. So I just want to let you guys know that I love you all and I appreciate you guys all, and I honestly can't wait to see what the future holds for all of us once this whole thing is over. I honestly think we are becoming a family and I love it. You guys are amazing and you guys are all beautiful, and don't ever let anyone tell you guys different. I love you guys so much.
We ultimately ended up choosing Anne-Marie, and I love that for her. So today I had to wake up and really just, I'm good, but I had to also just patience. You know, patience is godliness, and what is meant for me will be for me, and divine timing is everything, and God's got my back. He won't let me miss what's meant for me, and if as a result I'm eliminated today, I'm going to be okay with that, because God's telling me, hey, that just wasn't meant for you. And I've really reached a point where I'm able to just be okay with that. Sorry, my alarm is going off. So anyways, guys, I just wanted to come in here and get that off my chest. Also, the point is, personal relationship wise, I've grown very close to Darius. And I don't know, I've I feel like mentally we're here, and I'm already learning a lot from him, getting to know him better, and I have a tremendous respect for him, and I'd let him know that I eliminated him in the first round, and I gave him my reasonings, and I don't know why at some point, I think I even said I was just trying to figure out a way, I don't know, but the point is that decision was made at that point in time, and I didn't know him. We didn't really talk, and now we've talked, and I'm like, fuck, like I fuck with you.
We just living in the moment. We don't kiss and tell. Just watch and see.
So I was glad that was weighing on my heart, and I was glad I was able to get that off my chest. And then I feel like, I will say though, I feel like everybody here is being super vulnerable and sharing, but what is rubbing me the wrong way is there's this group peer pressure to share, and a particular individual keeps saying, it takes a strong person to be vulnerable.
I mean, it's not easy to be vulnerable. It takes a fucking strong ass person to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
But they keep saying that, and they keep pressuring the rest of the group to share their stories. And I know everybody has different ways of dealing with their trauma, so they're crying on camera and they're sharing their stories, but you have to be aware that maybe some people are gaming and they're using that as a, oh, please vote for me, woe me, pity me. And I'm just not built like that. I'm just not built like that. No. I talked to God and my therapist to deal with my trauma and work it out. And that doesn't make me any less of a strong person. And that doesn't take away from my sincerity, and my deserving to win, and my deserving to be here. Actually, I don't deserve to win. None of us deserve to win. If any of us win, that is by the grace of each other and by God. I don't deserve shit, but I'll work my ass off so that I'm worthy. I'll work my ass off so that I'm worthy, because winning this would mean everything to me. I'm on so many different paths in my mind, and I'm at so many different forks in the road. And I just sometimes need a little guidance, like, am I on the right path? Am I doing the right thing? Maybe two things can be true at once. Maybe I can pursue my career in business supply chain, and I can pursue my career in modeling, but I feel like at some point I'm going to have to reach a decision, a nexus point where it's choose. And I just want to make sure that this isn't a pipe dream. I just want to make sure that I'm doing it right, but I've got to just rest in my faith and trust, hey, you've been getting these opportunities. God wouldn't give them to you if you weren't supposed to have them. Should I win or not? I'll pivot. Life is about how you pivot. You have to prepare to pivot. God laughs when you make plans. So just be prepared to pivot and be graceful and trust yourself, love yourself, and you will be able to navigate all of those muddy waters. All right. I just wanted to check in with y'all. Okay, love. Bye.
There may be
Way
advantages
more.
we don't even know about still.
Yeah,
Oh, for
You know what I
sure.
mean?
definitely.
A former winner could still have something in their back pocket.
And this,
Yeah.
Yeah. And it could be played to totally shake everything up. It's like completely like they've, champs always said is expect the unexpected.
and the contenders got a thing each time so far, so they're gonna get something.
You were forced to play yours, I was forced to play mine.
Yeah.
They'll probably be forced to play theirs.
But the thing is, mine was a contender win, so a challenge win may be a little different where they don't have a time span to
Yeah.
play their advantage. So yeah, there could still be something out there.
Yeah.
Who's won so far? Angel, you, and Mason, and
Anne-Marie.
Marie. So,
Yeah.
I mean, easily one of y'all could have an advantage.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll go ahead and mention who I know has the biggest advantage right now, and that is Angel.
Yeah,
she's she's wrote Darius in. I'm gonna
competition.
I'm gonna flat out tell
Darius
you
will
right
sit there.
now.
Oh.
I'm gonna flat out tell you right now.
For our strategy.
If he wins today, he's saving her.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
wins today, she's
Yeah.
saving herself.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, so she's got some serious advantage, and I could see them being teamed up for the like I said, because I'm very confident there's going to be a redemption team challenge, and I could see them being teamed up, and he's going to fight hard as fuck to get back in with her so that they can go to Siesta Keys. And that's how she probably roped him in, was like.
Yeah.
I mean, there might be a connection there, but either way, she's playing the game fucking smart as shit.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And she's like, I'm playing the game right now. She's the biggest threat out of anybody.
She's so dominant.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She definitely has her options.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And when it comes to,
I feel like everybody sees that, and I feel like people are so scared to talk sometimes.
No, she's
But it's like
playing
it's a
the
game.
trust me, it was like pulling teeth with trying to strategize with people.
She is playing the game the best right now, though. She is.
Yeah.
She's flying under the radar a little bit. She's doing a great job. She's got Darius in her back pocket. You can see what's going on between her and Darius, so she's got a huge advantage going into this. And good for her, but sucks for me and sucks for everybody else. So, and she's smart. She's a strong, independent woman. She's like, I'm doing this.
No, it's like I love her as a person. I think she has a beautiful
Oh, yeah.
soul, but it's a game, and like I mean, we're all here to
She's playing
try
the
to
game.
get
So
our
if
best.
she's playing smart,
Yeah.
we've got to play smart too.
Mhm. Yeah.
We need to step up our game
Yeah.
when it comes to
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what I'm
especially
saying.
since she
Yeah,
has all
there's
those-
gonna have to come down to a wire where, if one of us really wants to win, like especially out of maybe us three, Mason, Anne Marie, like someone's gonna have to like try to vote her out.
But when would that happen?
That's the thing.
I think it's
she's been
as
saved
soon
so
as,
much.
As soon as she's vulnerable.
Yeah, it kind of sucks to say it,
Right.
but that's the truth. I'm gonna
I mean,
just
would
be
that
honest
make
with you guys.
sense?
From a game standpoint, she is the largest threat that there is right now. You know what I mean? Like,
She has the highest chance of winning
yeah,
the challenge.
it's all stacked on her right now.
Except for the contender challenge, but she also has Darius.
Yeah, Darius is
So-
playing for
So
her.
just theoretically, I mean, I don't know if this is too much to say, but like theoretically, if she was vulnerable this week,
Today.
Yeah, would we vote her out?
isn't there the numbers there?
Oh yeah, it's already there.
Okay, so hypothetically, if it's me, Anthony, you,
Anne Marie Mason.
but she has a type on it.
I'm worried about
I know.
Emery. I think Mason.
Mm-hmm.
We could rope
We
in.
need to talk. We need to convince them that if they want to win,
Mm-hmm.
she has to go.
If Darius wins, he's gonna save her, 110%. If she wins, obviously she's gonna save herself. So it's literally 2 for Angel.
Even if, so let's say that it's if we do vote the same way. What if she has a double vote?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
She could easily have a double vote or a block vote.
I don't think she does though.
You never know. You never know.
There's
Unless
a
she
reason,
wins the contender challenge. then
there's a
it's-
reason why her and Anne Marie have that little, because something happened that first challenge where I think they might have been given something.
That's scary.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because
that's-
if
It's the
Darius
truth, though.
wins, she's gonna get an advantage in
yeah.
and the advantage is gonna be block vote.
Yeah.
And I don't think
It could be anything. Yeah.
I mean, my word means
Can you
yeah.
double vote?
Mason
No, I
doesn't
double
get
vote
anything
because
for winning the competition.
Doesn't get
I promise you,
The fuck?
on my life.
but not yet.
No,
Right.
they give it to
We
you
still
right.
haven't
No,
even
they
finished
gave it
the-
to you right.
We
off
still
the
haven't
bat.
even finished that challenge yet, technically, because we haven't even voted. If this person wins, then I just have to adapt my strategy to that. And if this person wins, I just have to adapt to that. That's what this game is adapting. And honestly, just you have to. It's so mentally exhausting because you have to be prepared for any outcome. So, like I said, whatever happens, happens, and then you just have to maneuver your social strategy to that outcome. if you really are playing the game smart, you need to take people that you think you can beat to the final three.
Yeah, and I think she thinks she
Yeah.
she
can't
knows
beat-
she would beat Darius, and they were gonna try to pull
She
someone
can
in
beat all of us.
She
But
yeah.
at the end of the day, I'm still gonna fight. I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna do what I gotta do. So I've already burned some bridges. But you know, you've got to, it's all about recovery too, because possibly somebody might come back in. So it's difficult to maneuver those relationships, but I think that we have a strong enough bond that hopefully it'll be okay.
like everyone that's left has won a challenge, right?
I mean, I got a contender.
I got
He
a
won
contender,
yesterday.
you
Mason
yeah.
won.
Everyone
and
has,
Angel.
yeah. It's like everyone does have their moment to win and deserves it. But like I was reiterating, like there's, like we've all said, there's somebody that's got a little bit more going, and that, you know, that is Angel. So that's the thing too, and this is the way I'm looking at it, right? Mason, and I may be wrong, you know more than I do about them, but Mason and Anne-Marie may be, they're together,
They're
right?
super tight.
Yes.
But in saying that, I feel like it comes, like, I don't know, they got to get real. Like, I mean, it comes to a point to
But
where
they would want to go to Siesta Keys together and take it out of their hands and put it in the judges' hands. Darius and Angel are dying to go to Siesta Keys together.
So that's where we
numbers
have to.
against-
Yeah.
We have to come into play when
Yeah.
and building those relationships with them, because that's where we need to step up our game.
And not saying Angel was
Because
sweet,
because I had to
happen.
I had to cut off, you know, Roger.
I know, yeah.
And so it fucked me up.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
like at the end of the day, I'm not here for that, you know. But and she knows I care about her.
Yeah.
And I'm
She's
not
still mad, but
Oh yeah, I know she's livid.
yeah.
Exactly.
But like if they're smart, I'm not saying they're dumb or anything like that, but
And I think
it's just all about their priorities, you know?
I think there's even a small divide between Darius and Roger, because I think Darius is, well, it's the thing.
With Angel.
They both probably can't come back in, and Darius wants to go with Angel to Siesta Keys. It's not like Darius, Angel, and Roger could go to Siesta Keys.
Yeah.
I don't think that. Yeah.
Yeah. So unless they swing it to where the redemption challenge, I know there's a redemption challenge. I don't care what anybody says. There's a
Yeah,
redemption challenge.
I think that would be.
Unless they pair Roger and Darius together, and then pair like me and you together. So if we win, we'll both be safe. If they win, they'll both be back in. You know what I mean? I don't know what to do right now. I don't, because if we like try to eliminate.
Well, we can't really. We just have to consider all
Yeah.
the possibilities,
Yeah.
and then whenever it comes time for whatever happens, we need to adapt to that situation.
We're gonna have to.
and we're gonna have to do it quick.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what is making it a game right
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, we still need to build up that trust.
If there's 6 of us, there's someone coming back. But again, not saying Angel's gonna go, because I think like she has 2 chances at contender. But if that were to happen, and it's Mason and Anne-Marie, I feel like the 3 of us have a better chance against them in competitions and in, well, obviously numbers, because there. And I feel like Mason, we could probably pull maybe before Anne-Marie, I don't know, just because her bond with Angel.
But like I said,
And I feel like
so-
it's just, I think there's some people playing on bonds and like what they like, and I think there's also people that are understanding that yes, we have genuine bonds with people, but at the same time, we're here to play a game.
Oh my God, it was, I was just praying at the end of those conversations that I didn't say anything that was gonna bite me in the end. And I know I said a few different things at times, but I hope that it's seen that I'm here to play the game. I want to do the absolute best that I can, and that's what I'm doing, simply.
Yeah, going into today's challenge is interesting. I feel good. You know, I can't complain because everybody has literally had to do a contender challenge, so it's time for me to do mine. I'm going to give it my best. I'm going to show heart, and I'm just gonna hope for the best, really, and whatever's meant to be will be.
So going into the contender challenge, I honestly did not expect to be, the safe vote if Champ does win. So once I found that out, it feels good, but at the same time I can't get too, excited or happy because that's only if Champ wins. So I still have I could still be on the chopping block. So it felt good to know that I did get voted for that, but I'm still gonna keep, my guard up because I could still be on the chopping block.
I feel like it could go a lot of ways. Like I don't even know what to expect at all.
I truly would be happy to see any of them win, but it's gonna be a tough run because I know how competitive Champ is. So it's gonna be a good ride.
Y'all thought it was over. Y'all thought it was over.
It's time for the third and final contender challenge of season 2. This challenge is called Diversity. Angel, Darius, and Anne-Marie, represented by Champ, have 10 colored balls each. Once they make all 10 balls in their basket, they will have 30 seconds to memorize the order of Champ's photos from the first Champ challenge, Champ Recreations. Later in this challenge, they will have to match Champ's photos with the recreation photos of the cast. The recreation photos are in the pool. After the 30 seconds is up, there are 9 letters for each person in the pool. Those 9 letters spell a word that represents the cast of season 2. They can only retrieve 1 letter at a time. After they have retrieved all 9 letters, they must retrieve the recreation photos of the cast one by one to match Champ's photo. After they have matched all of Champ's photos correctly, they can move on to solve the word diversity. Who will come out on top and move on to the next round of the competition or earn immunity for someone in the next knockout vote.
Ladies and gentlemen, contender 1, contender 2, contender 3, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Whoa, Angel's at 2! Champ is at 2! Angel's at 4! Darius is at 2! Angel's at 5.
Darius is at 4. Darius is at 6.
Angel has 1 more. Take your time, focus. Go out of the water.
Okay.
Darius is at
Champ is at 5.
Okay, 30 seconds starting now.
Oh yeah, Darius has 2 more.
Champ is at 6.
Go, 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 go.
Champ is at 7 on his pitchers. Champ has finished! Champ has finished! Good job, guys. Good job.
Throw him in the pool.
So fucking fun. Holy shit. Great job. Great job, Champ.
What did you win for?
Who did I win for?
And Marie.
That was such a great challenge, though.
That was
10 out of 10. Great
Okay,
idea.
awesome.
Great idea. I know. How dare you not win on camera? Yeah.
Pong was pissing me off. The backboard just kept, my ball kept going in and out. I'm like, you bitch. Like, I had fun though.
So, my thoughts on today's challenge that I was a wonderful participant of are that it was the best challenge yet. It was so fun. I lost, but I was close, and that's all that freaking matters. It was definitely a mind game, a memory game, a little bit of a physical game, but most importantly, just super fun.
Champ cheated. He pushed me. He was swimming all in my way. So, I'm lying. He won fair and square. He did a good job, man. Like, I was tired. I felt like I was a part of the Olympics. Like, man, I was tired. Then I was kind of trying my best to keep my shorts up. My shorts kept falling down. I scraped my knees a couple times. But I was so happy to be a part of that. That was well worth it. So, and I got my camera time back too. Like, so I felt a part of the show.
Because Champ won, I am safe. So that honestly is a weight lifted off my shoulder, knowing that I'm safe from, you know, the next knockout vote, which is amazing.
Angel had that quick lead, and I think Champ was literally in third at one point. And honestly, it was inspiring because he just stayed so calm and pulled it out, and I could see how much he wanted it in his eyes, and I thought that was great. But at the same time, I know Angel knew she's obviously, you know, a great player in this game, and so obviously that can kind of, you'll feel like that brings eyes your way. And obviously, and I know Darius was in there too, and I know he was probably fighting really hard too to try and get to save Angel potentially. So it could have gone so many ways, and so we literally didn't know what was going to turn out.
I mean, Champ freaking killed it. They all worked hard as hell. And I think it's a cool dynamic that Champ got to battle and save Anne-Marie.
Tonight I'm up for elimination. It's the first time I have been up for elimination, so I'm sure I'm going through what everybody else has gone through, this anxiety of like, crap, are they going to choose me and vote me out? How are you feeling?
Slightly nervous. I'll just be honest with you. I'm not 100% sure. Well, where all these little alliances that are popping up all of a sudden are coming from and what's going on. Having trouble trusting, like even Danny now.
Really?
Yeah.
What makes you think that? I think Danny's solid.
It's just like I've been telling you guys this whole time, going with my gut. Like I'm just like a little shook up with just like literally everybody but like you and Anne-Marie, because I haven't had time to really talk to you guys like this. But just some of the stuff that I'm picking up on and stuff like that, like I'm having trouble like literally like trusting like everybody. Yeah, because shit's going. The reason, you know, I love Danny, he's awesome and everything, but the reason why I'm having trouble even trusting him now is because when he made the comment to me that I want to talk to everybody, I was like, bro, what? Like,
Talk to everybody about what?
I don't know. He didn't say.
I hope I'm not playing the game too hard right now, but in the same sense, I feel like it's that time where it's turning up. And I think, because I'm so anxious to go back and see what was happening in that first elimination, but I feel like from the get-go, I had to start trying to play the game, and now nobody wanted to talk, and I was talking about nobody's talking to me, and now everybody's realizing that, yeah, we have to talk and we have to play this game to help ourselves get further.
Yourself, me, Danny, Anne-Marie, and then I feel like Mason is just adjacent. Like, I just feel like he's part of our tribe. And I know that that can only last so long because there's gotta be one winner, but I'm still standing on the thought that we've all got each other's backs until we have to start making those difficult decisions. So, and with you, I wanted to check in specifically because I know you and Michael had such a great bonding moment last night, and I just didn't know if that kind of skews your. Are we still on the same page?
Yeah, I mean, I'm in that same page, but like that's the thing I'm saying is like, I'm just like I'm not freaking out because I understand the game like I played last year, so I get it. But like, not to throw words in Danny's mouth like you said, but like these one-on-one combos that he's having are just like, I don't know what he's saying. What is he really saying? What is he really saying to me? You know what he's saying to you. I know.
I know, but I'm telling you, he's like confided in me about how he feels about everybody, and I can tell you, please do not repeat this.
No, I swear.
It's between us. Yeah. But I can tell you that tonight, he's gonna win. Yeah. And he hasn't even said that to my face today, but based on our conversation last night, he's going to. He's still sticking with us until we have to make those hard decisions. He's still tied into that. Anne-Marie, I don't even have to have a conversation with her. I just know she's tied in. So I just wanted to sync up with you because, again, I know you and Michael's connection, especially after last night, I was part of that conversation. It was very genuine, and that's outside of the game. Yeah. That's real life. Yeah. So
that's what I was kind of saying.
And if that changes your mind, that's okay. Yeah. But I wanted to check in just so I'm not blindsided because I'm not going to look for you. Yeah. I'm going to.
So, yes, I am one of the models that is up for elimination, and, that's always a scary feeling. But I think, honestly, I'm hoping I'm in a good place, relying on my social game and my strategy.
But yeah, I just wanted to align. I'm not going to pick you. I don't know if that was ever a concern. I'm going to pick Michael.
No, like I told you, I have no ill feeling towards you or Anne-Marie just because I haven't had a chance to talk to you guys, and I assumed that you guys were still good with the original thing. Yeah. And then plus that, I'm not seeing you sneak off and have like one-on-one combos with everybody, or and I don't know if Michael's doing the same thing, but he has pulled me aside one-on-one. I've talked to Mason. Actually, I haven't talked to Mason.
I haven't talked to Mason.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
I don't either. But Mason, I feel like I almost don't want to talk to him because he's kind of made it clear up front that he doesn't want to be in that weird position, and that's okay. Yeah. So I'm just going to kind of trust that he's on our team, but I'm not going to force it.
Yeah, I'm not going to either.
I do think above all people, he's probably tied in most with Anne-Marie.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, until we have to get down to those harder decisions, this is where I stand.
Sounds good. And yeah, that's gonna not be fun when it happens.
Yeah, that's not, but
it's not fun right now actually.
It's not fun at all. Dude, like my heart, like my stress level, I'm having chest pains. Mm-hmm. Like last night I was having chest pains, right now I'm having chest pains, like my heart rubber is acting up, I'm like dying, but just trying to keep it above board and keeping it objective as possible. You know, like I was saying about Anne-Marie's progress, like that's not just because I'm tied in with her. Like I literally have respect.
Yeah, I do.
I'm growing my respect for her, and that's genuine. So,
It's gonna be the best one. I think when we get the results or whatever the fuck happens in the theater room, because it's always a surprise. It's gonna be a moment. So I'm excited to see what the fucks unfold. So, oh yeah, there is a little twist at the end. I'm back. I'm coming back. So shit just got real. Game on.
We are throwing a twist in the show and we're calling it Riley's Revenge. Meaning, because you were also the first one knocked out, I'm gonna throw you a bone and you are actually going to have a chance to come back into the competition. But, so after the third challenge, you are going to be able to vote for the third person to be knocked out. But you cannot tell anybody. No one else is going to know except for you.
I got you.
Also, after the third is knocked out, you will be re-entered into the game. So, until then, just watch everything happen from the sidelines, try to get as much to you as you can, so that way you can sneak back in and make the fucking move.
Yo, this show. Yeah, this Riley's Revenge. I'm still here. Like, competition just got on. I know all y'all deepest dark secrets. You motherfuckers thought it was over.
My heart's beating so fast, like I can't even explain how much it is. I have no idea.
This is the hardest vote that I've had to send because you're, without a doubt, my favorite person in the house. You've inspired me so much. And I hope I get the opportunity to know you so much better on so much deeper levels so you can help me get to the point to where you are, just in understanding the self and just you're beautiful inside and out. And if there's any other way I could not do this today, I would. But I can't control the numbers and I have to just do what's best for me.
I'm just gonna have to go with my gut on this one and who I feel. Yeah.
Gonna stray away from the original alliance. Like I said in my confessional, don't take it personal, okay? Don't take it personal, it's a game.
Next week on Champ Coastal. Our next knocked out model of the season is